Premiere Pro to Davinci Resolve workflow. Let's just get right into it. The trouble is when you are trying to send all of your clips over to Davinci, things can get messy, especially if you've got transitions and cross dissolves on there. So what I suggest is to take all of your clips, drop them into a new timeline, and then flatten everything. I like to do this method where I grab all of the things on this timeline here on the top layer, and then I like to grab everything on the next layer down, and I'm constantly just moving them down. I'm holding shift to keep things in place. I'm going to zoom in here and get rid of all of my transitions. Let's hit the end button, go to the end, delete those clips. Let's zoom out. Looks like it's all there. Okay, great. I've got a single timeline, which is all of my flat footage ready to go. Okay, and then I'm going to export this at full res, send over to Davinci Resolve, discover the clips and color correct, and then when I'm done, I'm going to pop it back on top of this thing. Okay, but if you want a couple of bonus points, let me take you to the next thing. So I've done the same thing over here. While I haven't flattened it, take a look. I've gotten rid of my transitions at the beginning and at the end, no transitions, and instead I've replaced them and the title, which I have to turn this off as well if I'm going to be doing any sort of graphics. I'm going to turn off all of my effects. Now I've placed all the clips on their own rows, and anything that's going to get turned off for color correction, I just turn off. And now I can export this and I'm good to go. Again, watch out for your transitions here. But if you want double bonus points, if you want the super double bonus points, which I suggest if your project can sustain it, try this method out. Let's deselect that. Take all of the clips that you want to color correct and then nest that business. I like to give it a special name, all nested clips. And check this out. Now I've got all my nested clips here, and if I want to, I can have my entire timeline out and set up. And then when I want to drop in my color corrected footage, all I have to do is put it on the topmost track. And then it automatically updates over here. So if I've got picture lock and I want to do effects or titles or any sort of extra stuff, I can do all that business here, and I have a single timeline that is always dedicated to doing all of just my color corrections, and then I drop it in over the top and I never have to worry about it. All right, that does it for my exporting over to Resolve business. All right, see you later.